global news update on top accolade news. For headlines, South Korea's Constitutional Court to rule on President Yoon Suk Yeol's impeachment. Prime Minister Modi to strengthen partnership with Chile on critical minerals. Taiwan urges global condemnation of China's troublemaking military drills. Israeli airstrike on Beirut kills 4. In politics, South Korea's Constitutional Court to rule on President Yoon Suk Yeol's impeachment. South Korea's Constitutional Court will announce its ruling on President Yoon Suk Yeol's impeachment on April 4th, following a month-long wait after his suspension in December. The court, which is deliberating whether to permanently remove Yoon from office or reinstate him, will deliver its decision at 11 a.m. local time. Yoon was impeached after declaring martial law in December without justification, a move he claimed was intended to counter opposition forces. The decision has sparked political divisions between the ruling People Power Party, calling for his reinstatement, and the opposition warning that his return will undermine constitutional order. If Yoon is removed, a new election must be held within 60 days. Shifting focus to economy, Prime Minister Modi to strengthen partnership with Chile on critical minerals. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has announced that his government will place a strong emphasis on deepening its partnership with Chile in a critical minerals sector. In a bid to secure resources crucial for India's growing tech and energy sectors, Modi highlighted the importance of collaboration with Chile, one of the world's leading producers of lithium and other essential minerals. The strengthened ties aim to ensure a stable supply chain for critical minerals, positioning both nations to benefit from shared economic growth and technological advancements. Moving to international relations, Taiwan urges global condemnation of China's troublemaking military drills. Taiwan has called on democracies worldwide to condemn China after Beijing launched a series of provocative military drills around the island. The People's Liberation Army conducted joint exercises involving its army, navy, air force, and rocket force, approaching Taiwan from multiple directions as a stern warning following U.S. Defense Secretary vows to counter China's aggression in the Indo-Pacific. Taiwan's defense ministry responded by deploying its own forces, including aircraft and coastal missile systems, while insisting it would not escalate tension. Taiwan's official condemned the drills as reckless and destabilizing, with Taiwan's National Security Council urging international condemnation of China's military action as a threat to regional peace and stability. In conflict, Israeli airstrike on Beirut kills 4. An Israeli airstrike on Beirut's southern suburb has killed 4 people and injured 7, putting a fragile ceasefire between Israel and Hezbollah under significant strain. The attack, which targeted a Hezbollah operative allegedly involved in planning attacks against Israeli civilians, marks the second airstrike in recent days, despite the truce that has been in place since November. Lebanon's president condemned the strike, calling it a dangerous warning. The ongoing tension and Israeli airstrike on Hezbollah-linked targets continue to threaten the delicate peace in the region. You are watching the Global News Update on Top Accolade News. Do stay with us. Still to come. Thanks for staying with us. Still in conflict, Iran responds to Trump's bombing threat. Iran has responded to U.S. President Donald Trump's threat of unprecedented bombing with a warning of its own. Iran's supreme leader declared that if the U.S. follows through with his threat, Tehran will strike back with a strong reciprocal blow. His advisor further warned that while Iran does not seek nuclear weapons, any military action by the U.S. could force Iran to pursue nuclear defense capabilities. The exchange followed Trump's threat to bomb Iran unless it complies with U.S. demands, escalating fears of a potential conflict. In disaster, gas pipe explosion causes massive fire near Kuala Lumpur. A massive fire triggered by a burst gas pipeline near Kuala Lumpur has left more than 100 people injured, including dozens hospitalized with burns and breathing difficulties. The explosion, which sent a towering fireball soaring into the sky, began at 8:10 a.m. on Tuesday near a gas station. The fire, visible from miles away, damaged at least 49 homes and forced evacuation in the area. Local authorities worked to isolate the affected pipeline, and while the flames were eventually brought under control, many residents are now displaced. In entertainment, Oliver Stone to testify before Congress on newly released JFK assassination documents. Oscar-winning director Oliver Stone, known for his controversial film JFK, will testify before Congress regarding the release of thousands of previously classified documents surrounding the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. The documents ordered to release by President Donald Trump have reignited debate over 1963 killing, although scholars maintain that they do not challenge the conclusion that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone. Stone's 1991 film, which depicted a government conspiracy, has long been a point of contention, and Tuesday's hearing could bring new attention to the ongoing debate about one of the most enduring events in U.S. history. Now in sports. Chelsea posts €128.4 million profit despite fall in revenue for 2023. Chelsea FC has announced a pre-tax profit of €128.4 million, a significant turnaround from a €90.1 million loss the previous year. The Premier League club's profit was boosted by the repositioning of the women's team and a profitable player registration disposal, despite a fall in overall revenue. The dip in revenue was attributed to the men's team absence from the Champions League. However, increased broadcasting receipts from the Premier League finish and growth in commercial and matchday revenue helped offset some of the losses. That concludes our global news updates for today. Stay tuned for more global news and developments. Thanks for joining us. I am Ojorumi Okocha. Connect and engage with us on all our social media handles. Do have a wonderful day.